Guess who is getting their life together in 2025? Have a game plan. I'm gonna share it all with you. If you are new here, if you don't know anything about me, my name is Amanda. I'm 26 years old. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to a toddler. The reason I make YouTube videos, the reason I make videos in general, is to share what I'm learning. I take everything in life as a lesson, so that is what I like to share on my channel. I have loved content creation and making videos since I was a little girl. I literally have video clips of me 11 years old doing my science project.
I'm 11 now. This is my project for 2010 from 5th grade.
And so I have been making content for an extremely long time, and it has always been my dream to become a full-time content creator. I've had so many YouTube channels throughout the years, but I just had this problem that every time I would start, I would get some momentum, get freaked out because it's working, and then shut it down. Or if I didn't shut it down, my mental health shut it down. I love to be encouraging, I love to be positive, but this sometimes makes it hard for me to do that. So I also share how I managed that. The last 2 years of my life have been the most transformative. I got married and became a mom within the same year. And if you have done both, you know that it comes with a lot of learning experiences. I feel like I've learned the fundamentals of wifehood and motherhood. Well, what about mehood? I am in the process of getting back to creating structure for myself. So happy New Year. I don't know if you believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do. And I don't believe just writing them down on a paper and waiting for them to happen. I believe that New Year's resolutions work if you do. So I made a little purchase recently, and it's this. The planner for year 2025. That's how you know I'm taking this seriously. So the first way I'm getting organized in 2025 is writing things out. If you're anything like me, you have so much going on in your brain at the same time. Everything gets mashed all together in here. An easy way to combat that is to make a to-do list. I imagine it like a knot. This is a knot here, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller as you unravel these thoughts out of your head and write them down on paper. So I have a lot of different goals in different categories. Feel fit and strong, reach 20,000 subscribers, which is huge, and I'm scared of that one. Feel fit and strong and reach 20,000 subscribers are two very different topics, but I'm putting them in the same list just to get all of that scramble out of my head first. Once I get it down on paper, I'm gonna take a highlighter and I'm going to assign a color to each topic. And then I'm going to group together the bullet points based on what topic they are so I can see things more clearly and it's more organized that way. That way, when I look at my list, I have all of the topics grouped together. I can better visualize how much I want to accomplish for each topic and then schedule my day in a way that is much more efficient. Even though it takes a few extra steps, doing it this way makes it so clear. It's right in front of you. You want it to go the extra mile, which I think I am. You can take each topic and break that down. For example, in my fitness topic, I have feel fit and strong and grow my butt, grow my glutes. If my goal is to feel fit and strong, then that means I currently do not feel that. I feel weak. What are my weak spots? My weak spots are my back, my knees, my core. I have become very sedentary. I went from having 2 jobs as a server to sitting at home every day and only walking around my house. I went from getting like 12,000 steps a day to like not even 3,000 sometimes. Okay, now I can think and write out. I'm gonna reach at least 5,000 steps every day. The next one is grow my glutes. I do have experience in personal training, so I understand that in order for me to grow a muscle, I have to be working out that muscle with progressive overload 2 to 3 times a week. I need to make sure that I'm eating enough. I need to make sure I'm eating a lot of protein, and then just keep that up. That is how I will naturally see progress. I have a topic of mental health. Struggled with anxiety an immense amount the past 2 years. My goals are to overcome my social anxiety and to manage my overall anxiety. Well, how do I do that? There are different practices I can do. There's therapy, reading my Bible, because that helps me so much, trusting in God and not in myself, motherhood. One of my goals is to have another baby, but ultimately it's not up to me, it's up to God. So I'm not putting like everything into that goal, because if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and that's out of my control. Be more positive in motherhood. How am I going to be more positive in motherhood if I'm still going to be doing the same exact things every day that I haven't been positive in? I need to work on changing my mindset. How can I shift the perspective of each situation that I'm in? Let's say I'm making him breakfast and I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I didn't have a good night and I don't want to be making breakfast. I just want to be laying down in bed. Instead of being like, oh my gosh, now I have to make breakfast, I can think, wow, I'm so grateful that we have food in our fridge. Let's go see what we can do. Let's create something fun this morning, reframing my thoughts, and then so on and so forth. Going through each one of these and really being honest and specific about how you want to reach those goals is how you are going to establish the change that is needed to reach those goals. Because things don't change if you don't change. You won't have a different life if you do the same things every day. What you do every day is what your life becomes. I'm sitting and waiting every day for something to happen and I'm not making any active changes, nothing is going to change. But if I'm being honest with myself about my weaknesses and where I would like to improve, breaking it down so that I can set myself up for success, I'm going to be a much different person by the end of this year. And that is the goal.
Something I have absolutely never done before is make a vision board. And so guess who's making a vision board? I have already seen several videos of vision boards on my feed and I wanted to make my own for the first time. Like if I'm really getting serious, it's time for me to make my own. So let's do it.
Something I found extremely crucial for me to implement this year is a solid morning routine. In 2024, I really felt like I did not pour into myself the way I wanted to. I felt I really didn't have the time or the energy, but I'm really trying to establish some new self-care habits. So now in the morning, I'll just wake up, wash my face, make myself look a little bit more presentable, fix my hair if I need to, and get into a little Bible study each morning. I have found this to be so therapeutic. It just sets my day off on the right foot. I love a slow morning like this, and I know I'm not always going to have it, especially when we move and we're not living with my mom anymore. So I will be updating you throughout the year how this morning routine goes, but for now, it's really been such a breath of fresh air for me. The next step in my morning routine is to make breakfast for my son and for myself. I've also implemented a much more structured routine for him. It really helps everyone. There's pockets of time fully dedicated to him, and then other pockets of time where he has more independent play, and we're able to get other things done around the house or things for ourselves done as well.
And we walked up to the street. I got something to eat, but you never ate. Let's go.
Yo,
Let's go.
yo, Jessica no sabe rapear.
Oh,
Por
I
eso
know.
hoy le voy a ganar.
I got my family. We out here in these streets. I don't got no umbrella, but I came here to eat. But I already ate eggs and toast. You already know I caught your nose. Ooh. Now my sister is cringing because she can't rap like me. I know she wants to be me so bad. I am your mom, and you gotta take a nap.
So that was us going for our daily walk with him, but it started raining, so we made the best of it and did a rap battle under the shelter. Obviously I won, but when we're done walking, we come back home, help my son freshen up, and then he'll go down for his nap for the day. Now when he naps, I have an 1.5 to 2 hour window where I can really dedicate time to something and focus on it. And I've really been enjoying using this time for my workout. It's not too early where I feel groggy, and it's not too late where I'm just so tired from the day. I usually don't use the full 2 hours. My workouts have actually been 30 to 40 minutes long, but that also gives me time to take a shower afterwards and eat some lunch and prepare his lunch all before he wakes up. You know, if there's anything I've learned about being a stay-at-home mom, is that it gets so easy being comfortable at home. And if you don't create and maintain structure, it's very easy for it to just slip out of your fingers. And at least for me, that made me feel like I had no direction. So having a solid routine like this makes me feel like the day is the occasion. I'm being proactive with my time, and it just helps me feel so much more productive.
their rights.
Project Get My Life Together has been commenced for about 3 days now. Only one of those days I did not work out, but I did do my morning routine. I made myself all pretty in the morning, or at least I made myself put together. I read my Bible, and it's currently 10 p.m. I have my calendar right here. I'm gonna go in and make a to-do list for tomorrow. There were a couple things I didn't do today that was on my to-do list,
But they did have to do a lot with the weather outside, and today's weather sucked. There was no sun at all. Let's hope tomorrow is a more sunny day. At least I got some things done. I'm not striving for perfection, I'm striving for progress. I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes when I'm doing my to-do list, I don't even know what to put on there because I'm like, what can I do out of the norm? But the truth is, there's a lot that I can do out of the norm, and that's how you know I'm so deep into my regular habits and routine that I can't think of what else to do outside of that. So writing it down, again, writing it down is kind of like forcing me to think outside of the box and to do new things that are very beneficial for me. Another thing about the to-do list is I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. There is so many other things besides these like out-of-the-box things that I have to do in the day already,
and that is because I am a full-time mom. So there's a lot of house things that I do throughout the day as well that is already on my to-do list for every day that I don't need to write down. As I said in the beginning of this video, a big goal of mine is to become a full-time content creator. And if I am already this busy, I need to do this in a way that will be structured so that it is achievable. So this year, I'm also planning out my content in advance. I am writing out what videos I'm going to post on what day so that I don't run out of ideas and so that I can gather all of the clips I'm going to use and edit the video efficiently within a certain time frame. That way I won't feel behind on posts, and again, it is just setting me up for success. So that is everything I have for today's video, and I am so happy you spent this time with me. I really hope you found this encouraging, inspiring, and motivating for you to think about what goals you have for this year and to sit down, plan them out, and set yourself up for success. I am feeling so excited about this year, and I feel like I have so much to look forward to because I know I'm working towards so much. Time will pass, and I will keep you updated on my goal chasing journey. And don't forget to leave a like on this video if you feel like it helped you, and let me know if anything stood out to you in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time, and Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.